You're good?
Fatima is a very old cousin.
Very old. I mean, look at the ring.
In soda, you're getting your hydration while you're doing it.
Hoş geldiniz. Welcome to Burcu's Angels Closing Gala and Wake. 29 years on Main Street. Through thick and thin, we have made it this far. And now we're leaving again. Like a true gypsy, I must keep moving. So all the angels who used to work here, you will see some of them wearing white in the back. This is a proud and ordinary space for folks who are trans, non-binary, intersex, queer, and otherwise. I love you all, and thank you so much for coming. That's lovely, Caleb. I didn't even ask you how you are.
I'm very good at how to. Good to see you.
How are you doing, honey?
How are you?
I'm good. I haven't seen you in ages.
You look gorgeous.
Oh, you too, honey.
So classy.
Oh, no. I haven't seen you in so long.
Yeah.
Hello, little person. So there's the kids' box if there's anything that...
Oh, thank you.
It's not kids' clothes, but it's just stuff that's free for kids.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Say thank you very much.
Only say thank you once, okay?
Okay, how come you're moving?
It's because this is too big for me now. It's too much work.
Yeah.
And it's doing great. And I just can't anymore.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a lovely, lovely store.
It is. So that new store will require the same number of angels, but less of me.
Yeah.
Is there any browns over there? Necklaces. Bordeaux.
Beautiful.
For more information about your mailbox, press 0. Here is your greeting.
Hi there, Burcu's Angels here, 3128 Main Street. Color, texture, history, and magic is our claim to fame and shame. We look forward to seeing you, serving you, and spending time with you. Take care and be safe.
To record a secondary greeting, press 2. To record a secondary greeting.
Dünya dönüyor, sen ne dersen de, yıllar geçiyor, fark etmesen de.
I guess what everybody wants to know about and talk about is how I started this evil empire. I was born and raised in Turkey in a small gypsy town called Tepecik. Part of what I'm doing here is just, I guess, reliving what I lived as a child growing up in Turkey. And I was 16. I was quite obsessed with justice. And I asked a lot of unpopular questions, even as a child. And I was too much trouble. My mother basically could not handle me and arranged with my father, who was living in Canada, whom I hadn't seen since I was 3 years old, to have me come here and stay with him. 1 minute I was at the Istanbul airport, next minute I was in Orangeville, Ontario. Culture shock? I think there has to be a bigger word. When I came here, basically, I stayed with my father for the first year, Then I ran away from his home because of physical abuse. I had to get married to my very first boyfriend in order to stay in Canada, which is when my son Trevor was born. To make it a short story, I didn't really come here to stay here, but here I am 30 years later. For better or worse, I'm making the best of it that I can.
All right, hello there, everybody. This is Burcu's Angels. We are having a 50% off sale, clearing everything. And I've begun my journey toward my retirement in a more manageable store at 617 Kingsway with my old self and back. And what else? This is not a good message, I know, and there's no music in the background. Just for now, this is it. Burcu's Angels.
Your new greeting has been enabled. Press 2 to change your personal options. Press 3 to remove and forward voice message. Press
Those are easier to find. That's the reason. You know, I've been doing it step by step. This can take its time. Let people get some good deals. Let Caleb stay here for 3 months and do what he does, his magic. You know, angels. It's emotional. It's special. Hey, how are you, honey?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Long time.
How are you?
I'm okay, yeah. You look sad.
No, okay.
I think it's because I am.
I'm a bit sad to see clearance signs here.
Well, there you go. I sense that. You see?
There is. Nice pearl necklace.
For me, it was to create a neighborhood, a feeling of being connected to one another.
Here, we'll put those
I
up
can, I can do all of these half price for you.
Seeing people who are so-called eccentrics and different from the norm as the norm.
A ton of dresses already in there.
Yes. These are great choices. She knows what she's doing.
I learned from the best.
And she knows her body.
So I feel safer here, and I try to make sure that everyone who walks into the stores are safer and happier.
Thank you for trusting me. It's like it's the same color as your eyes almost. Üstelik adam akıllı sarhoşum
It's important to feel as alive as possible. So when people come in and they're shopping and we're having wine or we're eating food, we're playing music. I've rehearsed here with the door open and have people come in and listen to us play music. You know, so that's what I'm trying to do here, and it works. It's not that radical to me, but it's very radical in Canada.
And now it's just not about making sales, it's about making room, just like in life. It's at the new store. Our focus will be non-gendered, which it's always been, but this time it'll be even more fine-tuned to not have a men's or a women's section as much as I can possibly help it. These pieces, I worked very hard for years to collect and collect and collect. But this one is Rourke Roswell Smith, okay? It's a very unusual name, Rourke. Rourke died in the 1980s of AIDS. He was a part of a local drag troupe called Bovines. He was also a designer, besides being a drag queen and probably an activist because you had to be in those days. I think there's only 2 pieces left of Rourke's. And of course, with the power of magic, all of them have left to other local drag performers and artists. I'm taking them with me, and they can be part of the history and the fabric at the new store. Dükkandan artık 12. defa taşınıyorum. 28 sene içinde. Yeter. Çünkü ben bunu, her şeyimi bunlara ve çocuklarıma verdim. Ben en sonunda da en çok buna verdim.
So this song was basically the song Mom used to sing to me before I went to bed. So on the cue.
Okay.
Okay.
Dandiri dandiri danalı bebek, uyusun da büyüsün danalı bebek. Koş bostancı aronayı, yemesin lahanayı.
Yeah. No, that's all I know. And it's about cows and lettuce. So I'm still kind of rusty on it, but I don't know other moms, so I don't know how they do it. But I think it's pretty normal how she does it. So when we talk in our conversations, we're pretty open. Anything we say, there's no crossing the line. There's no like, don't say that type thing. I don't know. Remember the movie?
We were struggling. She just refused to struggle anymore. She just kept positive, and just kept going. She's tenacious. She doesn't stop. Her energy is just, she has enough love for everybody. Sometimes I was jealous that she was giving love to everybody else. I was like, no, it's just my love. But she had love for us and everybody. I feel like she was so a step ahead of the game when it came to politics, when it came to self-expression. She was 20, 30 years ahead. That took years of her getting death threats and people telling her, well, if you don't like Canada, go back to your own country. And so it was chaotic. It was unstable at times. And just as she's not perfect as a mother, I wasn't perfect as a son. But we stayed together through it all. So the appreciation I have, she just was a miracle worker.
Ne oldu ya Mayıs ayında? Oh, okay. Tatile gittim. En nihayetinde çok güzel bir tatil yaptım. 24 saat, 7 gün en azından. Hep bakıldım. Yeni bir arabam da oldu. Gördünüz mü bilmiyorum. Neredeyse.
Görmedik. Ya, yok burada.
Tara! Ferrari! My new car, yeni arabam. Burası bana çok güzel oluyor. Böyle. Stretch yapabiliyorsun. Ses hareket yapabiliyorsun istersen.
Yani ne oldu? Nasıl verdiler sana bu arabayı?
Arkada omuriliğimde 9. mu neymiş? Vertebrae'nin kemiğini kırmışım. Bilmeden. Zannettim 4-5 gün o kırık kemikle dolaşmışım. Ama hep hani o bir tane kemik kırılmış. Ne olacak? Gelir gider biter. Türkiye'de her yerde olan şeyleri düşündüğüm zaman onun hiçbir önemi yok. Ve acayip güzel bir tatil geçirdim o hastanede yani. Benim için sahiden dalga etmeden gerçekten güzel günlerdi ve bakıldım. Ona ihtiyacım varmış bilmiyordum. İşte osteoporosis olmuş. Kemiklerim erimeye mi başlamış? Ne olmuşsa işte toz olacak bir gün herkes gibi, hepimiz gibi. Akşam bitti. Akşam hep biter. Hepimiz biteceğiz. Sıcakta biter, soğukta biter, yazda biter, kışta biter. Her şey bitecek. O yüzden enjoy your life. That's it. Çok güzel. Okay.
Emotion and nostalgia and tragedy, that's part of my culture. I think we're always missing. You know, my grandmother said, kapının ardı gurbet. That means the other side of the door is exile. So the minute I leave this door, I'm already leaving. So for an immigrant, someone who didn't necessarily choose to be here or choose to stay for whatever reasons, it's a constant compromise. As a sanctuary, yes, I feel it's more of a self-made ghetto. I think the spirit and the magic that exists everywhere, with or without my help, I'm just very small in the big picture, really. That's fine.
To this environment, queer folks, trans folks, non-binary folks who are othered all of our lives are in fact the norm. Straight people take a fucking number. Now, throughout the night, there will be love letters being read and written. I am ready to smear my fucking mascara all over my face all night.
We are so fortunate to call you Mom. Your unwavering love and encouragement has shaped us into the people we are today.
Burcu is many things to many people. She's a friend, she's a mother, she's an auntie, she's a community leader, she's that bitch.
Wilt Burcu's Angels has really helped me evolve in fashion and has really gave a lot of opportunities, such as drag camp, which is how I learned to do this makeup.
Oh, hear ye, hear ye. We are gathered here together to lament the end of Lady Main. Once fine, beautiful, industrious, joyful, exquisite, diverse, a place where all were welcome and all who arrived never left unchanged.
Yeah, she's a bitch. But she's like the bitch, you know? Because even when you're pissed at her, you know what she's doing is good.
The type of space that she fosters where folks like us get to be ourselves and we get to find our families.
To Burcu, the one and only, the bitch.